Hope y'all doing okay. Here's what we're gonna do today. I'm not a big fan of throwing food away. So the last video that I posted, I had some broccoli, cauliflower, onions, and bell peppers that I made with some smothered chicken and some mashed potatoes. Didn't eat all of it, so that's what this is. We got brown rice, ginger, garlic, oyster sauce, hoisin sauce. I'm not a big fan of pork, but I didn't have a whole lot of money and I wanted to put some meat in this. We have some little small pork chops, and this is my own vegetable stock, as you recall. I'm trying to get rid of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make some rice and just top it off with a little stir fry, just to repurpose these vegetables, make sure they don't go to waste. It should be exciting. What we are going to do is get the brown rice going, and instead of butter, I'm going to use just a little over a teaspoon of ghee. It's a little over a teaspoon of clarified butter. Feels so sophisticated saying that, clarified butter. But anybody who knows anything know that if you're doing brown rice, you do 3 cups of water per 1 cup of brown rice. Then with brown rice, as most of us know, it takes about twice as long to cook. And that's the reason why you want to get your brown rice started first. For some reason, I put my adobo in the refrigerator. I have absolutely no idea why. But we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Let's go ahead and mix it up. It's going to cook either way it goes, and I'm going to come in and check it. But I get everything in there, mix it up. You're going to let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. Come back, see where it's standing at. Then depending on where the brown rice is at, that's going to let me know if I can get started cooking everything else. While we waiting on that, I forgot. I need to tenderize my meat. As weird as that may sound. And I'm going to just go ahead and put all of them in here. We're going to shake it up a little bit. I wanted to have a little bit of kick, at least the meat. I want the meat to have a little bit of kick. Since I do want the meat to have a little bit of kick, that's a good place to put it. We're going to go with some shasheries. Along with the meat having a little bit of kick, since we... Sorry. Should have poured that last. But as they say, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning. So we're going to go with some shasheries, some garlic powder, because I like garlic powder. And since we are going for a more Asian kick, we're going to throw some MSG in there. And since I want the meat itself to have kick, ooh, that's strong. I have this Don's Seasoning Delight. I use this when I don't want to use just soy sauce. Well, I thought I had some rice wine vinegar, but I don't. So we're just going to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. It's not going to hurt it. It's just going to tenderize it a little bit. That's all it's going to do. It ain't going to do nothing but make it tender. Don't seem like I'm going to be able to shake this up that well, does it? Make sure you mix that up real good. And that's got some nice color to it. One day I'm going to get it together, I promise you. But most of the time when I push record on these videos, it's, hey, you really want to have a successful cooking channel? Yeah. I know you may not think what you're about to make is worth recording. But record it anyway. And it's like, nah, you just don't right. I could do that. I'm good. I just don't take long. And it's always trusty. But you say what? Get out of it. So, get out of it. Yep, this wasn't a good idea. Don't be like me. This is the type of knife you want to use if you're trying to dice it up. Now we got everything prepped up. And we're just waiting on the rice to get done. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna wait till the rice fully gets done before I do anything else, because none of this is gonna take long. This is gonna take about 10, 15 minutes max, if that. I'd say 10 minutes, truthfully.
A few moments later.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just do that. Get a little bit of that in there. Probably flipping these too early. Yeah, I am. But it's okay. It's not like I really want to char on them. I just want them to get done. So we're gonna let them marinate like that a little bit. Yes, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. It don't need to cook all the way. Because I'm gonna saute it a little bit more. Saute it just a little bit more. So let's get that off of there. Now for the fun part. Turn that heat down because I don't need it all the way up like that. Just put a little bit of oil in there. Then it's gonna be too much ginger, so I'm gonna just leave that. A nice teaspoon of garlic. I like garlic, obviously. All right, back in they go. Look at the little smoky. Obviously, I didn't cut this up enough. But okay. I wanted some nice little strips, and that's what I got. The ginger smells good. I'm gonna use some of that same vegetable stock. Not a lot. I want to bring this up to a boil. But before I do that, I know, no recipe whatsoever. Before I do that, I want to add a hoisin sauce and an oyster sauce. Yes, I'm trying to make a gravy because I do like, I don't know, I just like having sauce. It's not bad. I just wanted to have a little bit of sweet, a little bit more sweetness to it. So we're going to put a little bit of honey in there, and that should complete it. We're going to put the top on it so it can boil faster. Almost. Top make it boil real fast. I just needed a little bit more. It's on medium high. It's not on high. I wanted it to boil fast, but not too fast. Again, most of the dishes that I make are improv. Just get in the kitchen and see what I can do with what I got. And I love cooking that way. So let's go ahead and get this cornstarch slurry in here to thicken it up. I want this thick, but I need to say much thicker. Now that type of thickness right there I like, but I'm gonna just add just a little bit more. Again, I'm still not gonna use all these vegetables. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna get some of this broccoli, cauliflower, onion, and bell pepper in there. And the reason why I turned it off is because when I let it sit with the top on it, it's gonna heat up the vegetables. We cooked the vegetables the other day. Well, yesterday. I cooked the vegetables yesterday, but it'll probably be like 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 before you see it. So I cooked the vegetables yesterday. Now I turn it off. I'm gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes, let the vegetables get warm.